Jonathan Lucroy will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Adam Eaton will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Wellington Castillo will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here it comes, 2-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now Ron Washington is out to confer with the home plate umpire, so it appears we'll have a double switch here. Joaquin Soria will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Choice is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A 2-1 offering. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Emilio Bonifacio will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Justin Grimm will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Michael Choice will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Now the 1-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that is going to be a base hit. Elvis Andrus will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Now a bullet to first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Will Myers will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Chad Ellis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's exactly the way you want to start your half of the inning. You're down by a run, you get a leadoff double, now you're in scoring position. He is pumped up out there trying to rile up his teammates.
Javier Baez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He waits, now the pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And it's gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, giving him an even 200 career. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
And 200 home runs is a feat that many players aren't even going to approach, let alone achieve. I know I didn't come anywhere close, but by now he's established himself as something of a decent power threat. And you can be sure pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into that batter's box. He has definitely earned a little respect.
Yeah, good for him. You know, hopefully he can get that ball up on his trophy shelf. Like you said, Steve, he's a legitimate power threat up there. But I will say, he's got a long way to go before he's mentioned among the best home run hitters in the history of the game.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And now a pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too...
Oh, and hold that thought as this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Should result in extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, man, and he hangs in there beautifully against a tough left-handed reliever. Here's another look at him. He just keeps that front shoulder in there and strong, gets the barrel of the bat through the hitting zone, and then he just stings this one for 2 bases. Man, that's pretty.
Jonas Linden will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Junior Lake will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Myers is there. Let's see if they test it. Now a long throw home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. This pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Stepping in now, Nate Sherholtz. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 43.
Francisco Cervantes will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Delman Young will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.